Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Today, we're going to take it through a 30-minute Power Vinyasa flow. It's going to be hard, but just take it at your own pace. At any point, if you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause, come down into your child's pose, breathe, meditate, whatever you need. Feel free to modify any of these poses. I'll give some modifications, but if it's still a little too hard or a little too easy, feel free to change it up for your own body and your own practice. We're still gonna warm it up and we'll get into it. We're not gonna take any breaks. So feel free at any point to take your own breaks. But let's get started in a nice, easy child's pose. Coming to the back of your mat, onto your knees, reaching the arms forward and lowering the forehead all the way down onto the mat. Feel free to keep the knees together. If you're trying to get into your lower back, you can bring the knees about mat width apart if you'd like to get into your hips. But either way, just sink into the space, preparing yourself for this practice, starting to focus the mind and the body. And if you'd like, you can start to focus on your breath. Maybe start to elongate your exhales. This is going to help you to lower your cortisol levels so you feel less stressed for the rest of the day, wherever you are in your day. Let's take it through a few breaths. Nice deep inhale. Exhale out the mouth, nice and long. You can use a count here, maybe something like 4 counts for your inhale and 8 counts for your exhale. Whatever works for you. And then once you've got a rhythm going, set an intention for your practice. Be anything you like. Maybe it's something more internal or spiritual, more mental, like mindfulness or gratitude. If it's more in the body, you're just trying to get in a good workout, then that works too. Whatever it is, just keep your intention close to your heart. I'll remind you throughout practice. Take one last deep inhale here. Nice long exhale out the mouth. On your next inhale, lift the head and chest, come onto the fingertips, walk it over to the right side, left hand on top of the right. Exhale, lower the head down. Getting a nice side stretch through the left side body. Breathe through it. Still using that nice long exhale. On your next inhale, lift the head and chest, coming onto the fingertips. Walk it all the way over to the other side. Right hand can go on top of the left. Exhale. Lower the head all the way down. Press the hips back towards the heels. Breathe through it. On your next inhale, lift the head and chest, walk it back to center. Exhale, come back into your child's pose. On your next inhale, press into the hands, lifting the hips away from the heels, come into your tabletop. But then keep shifting forward, lowering the hips all the way down onto the mat. Opening up here through the front side of the body, you can squeeze the shoulders back behind you. Maybe look up at the sky. And then exhale, push it all the way back. Child's pose. 2 more. Inhale, lifting up. Lower the hips, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, press it back. Last one. Inhale, lift it up. Lower the hips, squeeze the shoulder blades. This time on your exhale, bend the elbows back into the rib cage. Lower the chest all the way down. Bring the forehead down onto the mat. Bring the arms back behind you and interlace the fingers. Press the palms together. On your inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, relax. Last one, inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Option here to lift the head and chest. Lift the feet as well if you like. Really open it up here. And on your exhale, lower everything down. Release the hands, bring them underneath your shoulders. Press it all the way back into your child's pose. When you get there, take a full breath. Okay, so on your inhale, you're going to slide the hands back until they're underneath your shoulders, pressing into the hands. Lift the head and chest, coming into your hero's pose on your knees. We're going to stretch it out a little bit through the neck, rolling side to side here. If you'd like, you can take it into full circles, getting through the front side of the neck as well. We often forget about the front side of the neck. Take it in both directions. And then when you're ready, right ear comes to the right shoulder, stretch it out through the left side of the neck. Bring the right hand on top of the head, gently pull. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, release, bring it back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Stretching through the right side of the neck. Left hand comes on top of the head, gently pull. Inhale. Nice long exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, slowly release. Bring it to center. When you get there, start to roll the shoulders backwards. 3 or 4 times. And then switch the direction. Go forward. About 3 or 4 times again. Sorry about the mic. On your next inhale, pull the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. Nice. Inhale, reach the arms up. Look up. Exhale, right hand comes all the way down to the mat. Reach up and over with the left. Stretch it out through that left side. Inhale, bring it back to center. Both hands up. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Left hand comes down. Reach up and over with the right. Nice. Inhale, bring it back to center. Both hands up. Nice. Exhale, open the arms out wide, bring them back behind you. Interlace the fingers, press the palms together, squeeze the shoulder blades if you'd like. You can look up at the sky, open through the heart and throat chakras. Inhale here. On your exhale, slowly release the hands, bring them in front of you, interlace the fingers again. This time, roll the shoulders forward. Round the back, tuck your chin. Feel that nice counter stretch in between the shoulder blades. Take a little wiggle side to side. Maybe sway the head side to side if that feels good. One more inhale here. On your exhale, release the hands. Bring them all the way down onto the mat. Come into your tabletop. We'll take it through some cat-cows here. Just making sure first that your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Knees are right underneath your hips. On your inhale, arch the back. Send the tailbone up. Look up. Exhale, round the back. Tuck the tailbone under. Tuck your chin. Press the mat away from you with your hands. 2 more. Inhale, arch the back. Look up. Option to tuck the toes as well. Exhale, round the back. Tucking the tailbone under, untucking the toes. Last one. Inhale, arch the back. Send the tailbone up. Option to tuck the toes. Exhale, round, untucking the toes. Tucking your chin. Nice. On your inhale, bring it back to a neutral spine in your tabletop. For your exhale, all I want you to do is focus on your core. Watch my back. Exhale, pulling the belly button in. Nice. On your inhale, reach the right arm forward, palm facing in. Left toes go back, either resting on the mat or you can have them lifted. Nice. Exhale again. pull the belly button in, squeeze the abs. Inhale, reach with the fingertips and toes. On your exhale, bring the elbow to knee, squeeze. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it out. Last one, exhale, elbow to knee. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach it all the way out. Nice. Hold it here. Exhale, pulling that belly button in. On your inhale, if you'd like, you can reach back, grab onto your foot. Exhale to hold it here. You can take it a little further as you inhale. Press the foot into your hand, lift up. Hold it here. Exhale. You got it. One more inhale. On your exhale, slowly release. Bring the hand down, bring the knee down, roll it out through the left wrist. And then when you're ready, right away, we'll take it to the other side. Left arm forward, palm facing in. Right toes go back, resting or lifted. I had to make sure my cat wasn't there. On your exhale, pull the belly button in. Nice. Inhale, reach with the fingertips and toes. Elongate your body. On your exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it out. Last one, exhale, elbow to knee. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach it all the way out. Nice. Hold it here. Exhale. Perfect. Reach back if you like. On your inhale, grab onto your foot. Otherwise, just work on your balance. Exhale, hold. On your inhale, press the foot into your hand, lift it up. Keep holding here. Exhale. One last inhale. And then on your exhale, with control, slowly release the foot. Bring the hand down. Bring the knee down. Roll it out through the right wrist. Good work. Nice. We're going to take it into our first down dog. When you're ready, tuck the toes, press the hips back towards the heels. Lift the kneecaps, pressing your chest into your thighs. Slowly straighten out the knees as you keep the chest connected to the thighs. Lifting the hips up. When you get to the top, then lower your heels down, coming into your first down dog. Breathe here. Take it through any movements that you need. Maybe pedaling out the feet, swaying the hips side to side. You can bring the feet mat width apart. Press the chest back towards the thighs, opening through the hamstrings and the glutes. Anything that just eases you into this first down dog. When you're ready, bring the feet together to touch. We're going to engage our Ujjayi breath. Our Ujjayi breath is an inhale through the nose. Audible exhale also through the nose with the lips sealed. The goal is to start building heat in the body with this breath. It's our dragon breath, fire breath. On your inhale, come high on the tippy toes. Exhale, press the heels down. Inhale, high on the tippy toes. Exhale, press those heels down. Last one, inhale, high on the tippy toes. Exhale, press those heels down. Nice. Inhale, shift it forward, bringing the shoulders over the wrists, coming into a nice strong plank. Nice. Exhale to pull the belly button in. Take an inhale here. We're going to take it through 3 vinyasas. On your exhale, lower down, chaturanga. You can put the knees down as well. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, pushing back, down dog. Nice. 2 more. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, push back, down dog. Last one. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push it back, down dog. Hold here, breathe. Pedal out the feet if you need to. Take one last inhale.
And on your exhale, slowly start to walk the feet forward towards the hands. Take it nice and slow. One step at a time. One foot in front of the other, coming all the way into your first forward fold. When you get there, you can put a slight bend in the knees. Maybe grab a hold of opposite elbows. Let the head hang in ragdoll. Sway from side to side if that feels good. One more deep inhale. On your exhale, release the hands, bring them down onto the mat. Inhale, come onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins, look halfway. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Bring yourself all the way up to standing. Exhale, palms of the hands come together, down into your heart center. Nice, inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, open the arms out wide, dive it back into your forward fold. Inhale, come onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins, look halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down into the mat, bend the knees a lot, step it back into your plank. Take your vinyasa, exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, push back, down dog. Nice, deep inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more inhale. And on your exhale, this time walk the hands back towards the feet, one step at a time. Same thing here, still taking it slow, coming all the way to your forward fold at the back of your mat. When you get there, take a full breath, forehead to the knees. On your next inhale, come onto the fingertips, look halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open the arms out wide, bring yourself all the way to standing, look up. Exhale, palms of the hands come together, down into your heart center. Nice, inhale, reach the arms back up, look up. Exhale, open the arms out wide, dive it into your forward fold. Inhale onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins, look halfway. On your exhale, you're gonna walk the hands forward into plank. Take it nice and slow. Use the abs here. Keep the hips from wobbling around, nice and stable. Coming all the way into your forward fold, take an inhale here. On your exhale, bring it down, chaturanga. Use the knees if needed, hold it here. On your inhale, lift up, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Nice, inhale, lift up, plank. Last chaturanga, exhale, lower down. On your inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, push it back into your down dog. Hold here. When you're ready, on your next inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it into your chest. Round the back, look forward, lightly plant that foot in between your hands. Coming into high lunge or crescent, come onto the fingertips. Inhale as you reach the arms forward, peel the chest. Exhale as you sink into that high lunge crescent. Nice. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hold. Pull the belly button in. As you inhale, reach the arms forward, chest forward, crown of the head forward. On your exhale, back foot is going to come to meet your front foot. Exhale, walk it forward, chair. Nice. Inhale, hold here, reach. Exhale, sink it in. One more inhale. Exhale, walk that left foot back into high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Nice, exhale, sink it in. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, walk the back foot forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink in. One more inhale. Exhale, walk it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink it in. Nice, one more time. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, walk that back foot forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink it in. Nice job. Inhale, straighten out the knees, bring it all the way to standing. On your exhale, goalpost the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. Maybe take a back bend. Nice. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms together at your heart. Inhale here, hold. Exhale, walk it back, high lunge crescent. Inhale, reach the arms up. Nice. Exhale, hold. Sink it in, you got it. On your inhale, you're gonna straighten out this right knee. Inhale, go for it. Exhale, bend back in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend in. Inhale here. Exhale, palms together at your heart. One more inhale. On your exhale, back knee is going to come down to tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach the chest forward. Nice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior three. Nice. Inhale, hold here. Exhale, pull the belly button in. Nice. On your inhale, slowly start to lift that head and chest. Bring it all the way to standing. Bend the left knee. Bring it all the way up into your chest. Perfect. On your exhale, you're going to push it all the way back into warrior three. You got it. I told you it was going to be hard. Nice. Inhale, bring it back to standing nice and slow. Use those hamstrings. Perfect. Exhale, push it back. Warrior three. Nice. Inhale, lift it back up. Perfect. Last one. Exhale, push it back. Warrior three. Nice. Inhale, hold here. Exhale, bend into that right knee, drop the toes. Perfect. Inhale, reach the arms up, high lunge crescent. Exhale, sink it in. That's it on this side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open the arms out wide, bring them to either side of the front foot. Pick up the front foot, bring it to meet your left. In plank, take your vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, push it back. Down dog. Hold here. Breathe. When you're ready, we're going to take it over to the other side. Same thing, just on the left side. On your inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring it into your chest. Round the back, look forward. Lightly plant that foot. Nice. Coming onto the fingertips. Inhale as you lift it up. Exhale, sink it in. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, hold. As you inhale, reach the chest forward, crown of the head forward. Nice. As you exhale, back foot comes to meet the front foot. Chair. Perfect. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, sink it in. One more inhale. As you exhale, walk that foot back. Inhale, lift it up, high lunge. Exhale, sink it in. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, walk that foot forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink in. One more inhale. Exhale, push it back. Inhale, lift it up. Last one, exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, walk it forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, walk it back. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, palms together at your heart. Nice. Inhale, straighten out that left knee. Good work. Exhale, sink it in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink in. Nice. Inhale, hold it here. Back knee comes down as you exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Nice. Exhale, reach it forward. Inhale. Exhale, lift up, warrior three. Exhale, pull the belly button in, you got it. Inhale, start to lift the head and chest. Bend that right knee, bring it all the way up. Nice. Exhale, you're gonna push it back. Warrior 3. You got it. Inhale, lift it up. Nice and slow, use the muscles. Exhale, push it back. Perfect. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Bring that knee into your chest. Exhale, push it back. You got it. One more inhale here. On your exhale, bend into the left knee. Drop the toes back behind you. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, sink it in. One more inhale. Exhale, open the arms out wide. Bring them to either side of the front foot. Pick up the front foot. Bring it to meet your right in plank. Take your vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push back. Down dog. Hold here, breathe. No break here. We're just going to roll right through it. Second sequence. On your inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring it into your chest, round the back. Look forward. Lightly plant that foot. Nice. Spin the back heel all the way down. Warrior 2. Inhale as you lift it up. Exhale, sink it in. Perfect. Inhale, flip the right palm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach it back. Reverse your warrior. Keep bending into that front knee. Inhale, bring it back to warrior 2. Exhale, reach forward with the right fingertips. Right elbow to your right knee. Left arm can go straight up or bicep parallel to ear. You can also bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot for your extended side angle. Breathe. When you're ready, you're going to bring the left hand all the way down. Right hand comes to the outside of the right foot. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Walk this left hand forward, maybe 2 to 3 inches. You're just going to lift up the back leg and the right arm, coming into your revolved half moon. Nice. Inhale here. Reaching with the left toes back. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold over that right knee, coming into your standing splits. Breathe. Just for a second, we're here. When you're ready, on your next inhale, lift the head and chest. Plant the right hand down. You're going to start to open up, reaching that left arm all the way up, opening that left hip, coming into your half moon. Inhale here. Exhale, pull the belly button in. One more inhale. On your exhale, bend into the right knee, drop that left foot all the way back. Inhale, lift it back up. Warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to either side of the front foot. Take up the front foot, bring it to meet your left in plank or leave it hovering, and take your vinyasa. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, push back. Down dog. Breathe. When you're ready, we'll take it over to the other side. On your inhale, I'm going to scoot back just a little bit. Lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring it into your chest. Round the back, look forward. Lightly plant that foot. Warrior 2, spin the back heel all the way down. Lift it up. Inhale, exhale, sink in. Inhale, flip the left palm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach it back. Reverse your warrior. Nice. On your next inhale, lift it back up, warrior 2. Exhale, reach forward with the left fingertips, left elbow to your left knee. Right arm goes straight up or bicep parallel to ear. Left hand can also come down to the inside of your left foot. Side angle or extended side angle. Take an inhale. Reach with the fingertips. There's energy coming out of them. On your exhale, bring the right hand down to the inside of the left foot. Left hand to the outside, come onto the ball of the back foot, going into revolved half moon. You're gonna walk the right hand just a little bit forward, maybe walk the back foot in, reach that left arm forward as you kick off of the back foot. Lifting all the way up. Revolved half moon. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, bring the left hand down. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale, standing splits just for a breath. Just to open up that hamstring. On your next inhale, leave the left hand down, reach the right arm up, opening through that right hip, coming into your half moon. Nice, take an inhale here. On your exhale, bend into the left knee, drop the back foot down, lift it up, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat, lifting that left leg back for plank or hovering. Hold here, and then take your vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push back. Down dog. Good work. Full breath here in your down dog. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Listen carefully here. On your exhale, drop that foot an inch in front of your left toes. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop it an inch in front of your right toes. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, take a step. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, take a step. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, take a step. Left leg. Bring it all the way forward into a nice forward fold at the top of your mat. Take a full breath here, forehead to the knees. Weight should be in the toes. On your next inhale, come onto the fingertips, or fingertips to shins, like halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Bring yourself all the way to standing, look up. Exhale, palms of the hands come together down into your heart center. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Look up. On your exhale, make sure that the big toes are touching. There's space between the heels. Start to bend into the knees, sinking into the hips, coming into your chair. Now the weight should be in the heels. You should be able to tap your toes. Reach with the fingertips, looking forward. Inhale. On your exhale, start to lift the heels, dropping the hips all the way down onto the heels, reaching the knees forward, reaching the arms up. The chest is nice and straight here. Nice. Inhale. On your exhale, open the knees out wide, reach the arms forward. Fingertips come down onto the mat. Maybe a quick inhale here for length in the spine, and then exhale to fold into that traditional malasana. Full breath here. If you'd like, you can bring the hands all the way back to grab onto the heels. Maybe pull yourself down. It's a nice little balance challenge on the toes. One more breath here. On your next inhale, lift the head and chest, come onto the fingertips. Close the knees, walk the hands all the way back. Nice. And then if you can, maybe bring the feet a little wider, lower the hips all the way down, come into your boat, Navasana. You don't have to come straight into this. Maybe your toes come down, maybe the feet come all the way down, wherever you'd like to be. Just be in boat, pressing the shoulders back, using the abs here. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lower all the way down to hover. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Hold it here. Exhale, pull the belly button in. Squeeze the abs. You got it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5. And 1. Lower it all the way down onto your back. Good work today. Reach the arms back behind you. Take a nice deep inhale as you stretch it out. Nice. On your exhale, bring the feet flat onto the earth with the knees bent. Arms come down by your sides, palms pressing into the mat. Make sure you can just swipe the backs of your ankles or your Achilles. Feet are pointing forward, knees are also pointing forward. Pull the belly button in. Press the lower back into the mat gently. Squeeze the glutes. Pressing into the heels, lift the hips up. Nice. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Hold it here. Exhale. You can stay here if you'd like. If you want to open it up a little more, interlace the fingers underneath your hips. Start to shimmy the shoulders underneath your chest. Lift the hips up, really opening here. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale here wherever you are. On your exhale, release the hands if you have them, and then lower the hips all the way down. Knock the knees together, maybe bring the feet about mat width apart. Windshield wipers with the knees. When you're ready, you can bring the knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Rock from side to side. Maybe roll around in a circle. Massage the lower back. And then bring both hands to the right knee. Extend the left leg out, resting. Inhale, pull that knee towards the right shoulder. Exhale, grab onto the outside of the knee with the left hand, right arm out into a T. Drop over to the left side, coming into your supine twist. Look out over your right fingertips. If you need to adjust due to furniture, please do so. Breathe through it. You can drop your Ujjayi breath here. We're cooling it down. Remember, the Ujjayi breath is for heating up the body. On your next inhale, pull that right knee back into your chest at center. Pull the left knee in to meet it. And then both hands to the left knee. Extend the right leg out. Inhale, pull that knee towards the left shoulder. Exhale, grab onto the outside of the knee with the right hand, left arm out into a T. Drop over to the right side. Look out over the left fingertips. Breathing here. Nice and gently. If you want more of a cooling breath, if you can make your tongue into a taco. And then breathe through your tongue. The breath will feel cool, and it will help you to cool your body down. On your next inhale, bring that knee back into your chest. Exhale, pull the right knee in to meet it, and give yourself another big hug. If you'd like to drop into your happy baby, you can grab onto the outsides of the feet. Drop the knees into the armpits. And take any movements you'd like here. You can straighten out through the knees. Maybe bottoms of the feet together with the knees wide. Feet overhead. Or any other pose that you really felt like doing today and we didn't quite get there. Whenever you're ready, slowly release whichever pose you're in, bringing the legs all the way down onto the mat, arms down by your sides with the palms facing up, and surrender. And drop into your last pose of the day, your Savasana, your meditation, taking this time to focus on just one thing. Maybe it's your breath or your intention that you set at the beginning of practice. Maybe you'd like to turn on your own music or listen to the music on this video. Feel free to pause if you'd like to elongate your Savasana. Just take this time to focus. slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rotating through the ankles and the wrists, inviting movement back into the body. You can reach the arms back behind you and the toes in opposite direction. Wake yourself up from a deep sleep. When you're ready, you can roll onto your favorite side, coming into the fetal position, using your bicep as a pillow. And then slowly, when you're ready, lift yourself up, bringing yourself into an easy cross-leg position at the top of your mats. You can bring the palms of the hands together at your heart center and slightly bow the chin in. And take the time to thank yourself for coming onto your mats today and cultivating the health of your body and your mind. The light in me sees and respects the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here, yogis. I hope you enjoyed this 30-minute Power Vinyasa. I hope it was hard, but you made it through. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.